You look up above and you see that the sun seems to be very far from where we are. Yet, the heat from the sun can still be very much felt during the midday. This is because the ultraviolet rays from the sun gets to us. The German physicist Johann Wilhelm Ritter, having learnt of Herschel's discovery of infrared waves, looked beyond the violent end of the visible spectrum of the sun and found in 1801 that there exist invisible rays that darken silver chloride even more efficiently than visible light. This spectral region extending between visible light and X-rays is designated ultraviolet. Sources of this form of electromagnetic radiation are hot objects like the sun, synchrotron radiation sources, mercury or xenon arc lamps, and gaseous discharge tubes filled with gas atoms, e.g. mercury, deuterium, or hydrogen, that have internal electron energy levels which correspond to the photons of ultraviolet light. When ultraviolet light strikes certain materials, it causes them to fluoresce, that is, they emit electromagnetic radiation of lower energy, such as visible light. The spectrum of fluorescent light is characteristic of a material's composition and thus can be used for screening minerals, detecting bacteria in spoiled food, identifying pigments, or detecting forgeries of artwork and other objects. The aged surface of ancient marble sculptures, for instance, fluoresces yellow-green, whereas a freshly cut marble surface fluoresces bright violet. Ultraviolet radiation detected by photographic plates by the means of photoelectric effect in photomultiplier tubes. Also, ultraviolet radiation can be converted to visible light by fluorescence before detection. Although invisible to the eyes of humans and most invertebrates, near ultraviolet light can be seen by many insects. An important difference between ultraviolet light and electromagnetic radiation of lower frequencies, that is radio wave, infrared, etc., is the ability of UV light to ionize, meaning that it can knock an electron out from atoms and molecules. All high-frequency electromagnetic radiation beyond the visible, i.e. ultraviolet light, X-rays, and gamma ray, is ionizing and therefore harmful to body tissues, living cells, and DNA. The harmful effects of ultraviolet light to humans and larger animals are mitigated by the fact that this form of radiation does not penetrate much further than the skin. In this lesson, we have learned about the ultraviolet rays and what they can do. In the next lesson, we would learn about X-rays. Join me in the next class.